It's amazing to me that, songwriting is done pretty much in solitude. You are experiencing your own.
For over 6 decades, Bill Gaither hasn't just participated in the history of gospel music. He has forged it. This legendary figure has indelibly shaped Southern gospel and modern Christian music as a powerhouse performer, songwriter, and producer. We're talking about the man behind Christian anthems that define generations. Because Hell Lives, He Touched Me, and the perennial favorite, The King Is Coming. His contributions are the bedrock of the genre into S of the Nighting. But Gaither is far more than a musician. He's a pioneer, a spiritual mentor, and a steadfast minister who dedicated his entire existence to using song as the ultimate vessel for sharing the gospel. With countless Grammy and Dove Awards, a staggering discography, and live performances that have touched millions worldwide, the enduring legacy he's established continues to fire up generations of believers. Through the electrifying Gaither vocal band and the iconic Gaither Homecoming series, we will dissect Bill Gaither's profound life, deep faith, family journey, and monumental contributions to gospel music alongside a candid look at any controversies that have attempted to cloud his storied career. Bill Gaither remains one of the most renowned and structurally significant figures in gospel music. As a prolific singer, composer, and producer, his influence has spanned more than 60 years, fundamentally altering the landscape of Southern gospel and contemporary Christian music. His compositions, from a hopeful declaration of Because Hell Lives to the testament of divine healing in He Touched Me and the thrilling promise of The King Is Coming, have not just inspired, they have uplifted and resonated with millions across the globe. Beyond his staggering success as a musician, Bill Gaither is a visionary leader and influential mentor. He didn't just maintain gospel music. He conserved, rejuvenated, and propelled it forward, ensuring its relevance for new generations of believers through the dynamic Gaither vocal band, the nostalgic yet powerful Gaither Homecoming series, and his strategic collaborations with gospel luminaries. His music is never mere entertainment. It is a powerful vehicle for worship, ministry, and the bold proclamation of Jesus Christ. The story of William Bill Gaither began humbly in Alexandria, Indiana on the 28th of March 1936. Raised in a Christian home where faith and melody were central tenets, had demonstrated a natural, undeniable gift for songwriting and singing from an early age. He meticulously honored this talent by performing tirelessly in church and academic environments. After graduating from Anderson University with dual degrees in music and English, Gaither initially pursued a career as a high school English teacher, all while nurturing his intense passion for music. However, the pull of ministry was too strong, and he soon made the pivotal decision to devote himself entirely to writing and performing gospel songs. In the 1950 seconds, Bill Gaither, alongside his sister Marianne and brother Danny, ignited the first spark of his career by forming the Gaither Trio. This initial group would evolve when his future wife, Gloria Gaither, joined the lineup, catapulting them to prominence as one of the era's most popular gospel ensembles. The union of Bill and Gloria quickly became one of the most fruitful and enduring songwriting partnerships in Christian music history. Together they authored gospel standards that remain powerful today, Because He Lives as a soaring anthem of resurrection hope, He Touched Me as a testament to divine healing, and Something Beautiful as a vibrant song of restoration. Their stirring, relatable lyrics were instrumental in defining the very essence of gospel music for future generations, striking a deep chord with believers across diverse denominations and dramatically amplifying their impact. In 1981, Bill Gaither assembled some of the finest vocal talents in the genre to launch the Gaither Vocal Band. This dynamic ensemble, renowned for blending classic gospel with sophisticated modern harmonies, has featured celebrated voices like Guy Penrod, Michael English, Mark Lowry, and David Phelps. But Gaither truly broadened his dominion in the 1990 seconds with the launch of the Gaither Homecoming series, a colossal compilation of live concert recordings that showcased gospel stalwarts alongside emerging performers. By celebrating the genre's rich history and single-handedly bringing Southern gospel back into the mainstream spotlight, these performances and recordings revitalized the art form and introduced it to entirely new, younger listeners. Fundamentally, Bill Gaither is not just a musician. He is a pastor ministering through the medium of song. His unwavering mission has always been to utilize music to propagate the gospel, fortify believers, and give glory to God. This narrative explores how Bill Gaither matured into one of the most influential figures in Christian music history, examining his life, marriage, faith, challenges, and lasting legacy. William J. Bill Gaither was born on the 28th of March, 1936 in Alexandria, Indiana. Growing up in a devout Christian environment, he developed an intense passion for gospel music early, singing and playing the piano in church, where both his musical talent and faith were carefully nurtured. Following high school, he pursued studies in English and music at Anderson University, a Christian college in Indiana. During this formative period, he began writing songs and performing with a gospel trio, laying the critical groundwork for his monumental career in Christian music. The formation of the Gaither Vocal Band in 1981 saw Gaither establish a Southern gospel supergroup that masterfully fused traditional roots with contemporary energy. The group has served as a launchpad for some of the most gifted gospel singers, including David Phelps, Mark Lowry, Guy Penrod, Michael English, and Russell Taff. The vocal band was crucial in modernizing gospel music, respectfully preserving its rich heritage, while making it powerfully accessible to new audiences. Bill Gaither launched the Gaither Homecoming series in the 1990s, a concept consisting of live gospel concert recordings featuring a veritable who's who of performers. These landmark events united gospel titans from multiple generations, including the Stadler brothers, Jake Hess, the Happy Goodmans, and Howard and Vestal Goodman. The Homecoming series was a runaway commercial and cultural phenomenon, resulting in sold-out tours, dozens of albums and DVDs, and a massive resurgence of interest in Southern gospel music. The entire foundation of Bill Gaither's career is built upon his unshakable ministry and deep faith. He has never deviated from his primary purpose, to use music as the means to spread the gospel. Unlike many artists who chase fame, Bill Gaither has remained grounded and fiercely focused in God's ministry. His songs consistently emphasize themes of redemption, hope, and God's enduring promises, providing spiritual sustenance to listeners of all ages. Gaither's guidance and advocacy have been instrumental in launching the careers of countless gospel musicians, helping them achieve global recognition. His dedication to nurturing emerging talent has solidified his status as a beloved and powerful figure within the Christian music industry. In the midst of his artistic and spiritual endeavors, Gaither also proved to be a shrewd businessman, establishing the Gaither Music Company and Gaither Studios. This infrastructure allowed him not only to publish his own prodigious output but also to give a crucial platform to hundreds of other gospel artists who lacked the means to distribute their work widely. This business acumen transformed his ministry. Into a self-sustaining enterprise, enabling him to control the quality and theological integrity of the music released. The success of the Homecoming videos in particular was driven by a pioneering vision for direct-to-consumer marketing, effectively creating a dedicated audience that transcended regional boundaries and traditional record label constraints. His willingness to embrace video and live event production early on was a bold step that cemented his reputation not just as a songwriter but as an influential media mogul dedicated to ministry. The sheer volume of recordings produced under the Gaither banner is a testament to his relentless work ethic and belief that the Christian message must saturate the culture through accessible and high-quality media. This strategy of high-volume quality output ensured that the Gaither name became synonymous with the best in Southern gospel, creating a powerful brand loyalty that continues to this day. Bill and Gloria Gaither's marriage, which began in 1962, is much more than a personal union. It is a shared ministry and an epic partnership. Gloria co-founded their music company, co-ministers alongside him, and co-writes the profound songs that define their work. Their collaboration has produced hundreds of gospel anthems, influential books, and projects that have positively transformed the lives of millions. Their marriage serves as a powerful visible model of faith, unwavering love, and mutual professional and personal support. Bill and Gloria are proud parents to 3 children, Benji, Amy, and Suzanne. Despite their extraordinarily demanding professional lives, they have consistently prioritized their family, instilling into their children strong, guiding Christian values. Despite his generally pristine reputation, Bill Gaither has occasionally been subjected to criticism and controversy. Gaither's modernization of gospel music has sometimes been criticized by staunch traditionalists who feel his blend of Southern gospel with contemporary elements deviates from the genre's original purity. Gaither, however, has consistently defended his musical choices, asserting that his core objective is to propagate the gospel as widely as possible. The Gaither Homecoming series has featured many gospel performers, some of whom have faced personal scandals or theological disagreements with certain Christian denominations. While Gaither has received occasional backlash for maintaining relationships with these artists, he has consistently stressed the powerful central values of forgiveness, salvation, and second chances. Some critics argue that the immense popularity of the Gaither Homecoming brand has led to the over-commercialization of gospel music. They suggest that the focus on elaborate stage productions and merchandise detracts from the music's spiritual sincerity. Gaither has firmly maintained that his ultimate goal has always been to share the gospel with maximum effectiveness. In defense of the brand's expansive reach, Gaither often points out that the sheer scale of the Homecoming tours and video production allowed for unprecedented access to gospel music, reaching countless people who would never attend a traditional church service. The financial success, he argues, is merely the mechanism that allows the message to be amplified globally, underwriting expensive productions, and providing charitable opportunities. This financial independence also ensured he maintained full artistic control, preventing secular market pressures from diluting the spiritual core of his message. The impact is seen most clearly in the development of the Gaither Family Resources Store, an online platform which became a blueprint for Christian retail. Seamlessly integrating music, books, and merchandise directly linked to the mission of the ministry rather than solely for profit. His leadership style, characterized by a mix of spiritual authority and business acumen, allowed the ministry to thrive in a competitive media landscape, all while staying true to its evangelical roots. This dual mastery is perhaps his most unique contribution to Christian culture. There is simply no denying Bill Gaither's monumental impact on gospel music, Christian worship, and ministry. Few figures have wielded such extensive influence on Christian music through his ability to craft timeless songs, mentor successive generations of artists, and unite gospel singers across eras. His work is a testament to faith-centered family values, a wellspring of hope and inspiration, and a legacy of devotion to delivering the gospel. Bill Gaither's heritage of faith, tenacity, and unshakable devotion to God endures as he continues to write, produce, and minister. His music will continue to inspire, uplift, and encourage generations to come. Bill Gaither's journey in gospel music and Christian ministry is defined by faith, relentless devotion, and an uncompromising commitment to sharing the gospel. For more than 60 years, he has wielded his musical gifts to inspire, uplift, and embolden believers globally. From his early days with the Gaither Trio to the creation of the Gaither Vocal Band and the Homecoming series, he has been instrumental in shaping the modern gospel sound. But he transcends the roles of performer and songwriter. He is a leader, innovator, and mentor who has forever changed the lives of countless musicians and fans. His songs offer consolation in trials, hope in despair, and a profound reminder of God's constant presence. Bill Gaither's success is intrinsically tied to his robust